Hello, good morning. So it's been a few days. When I left you, we had glued these on here. They are now nice and rock hard. I went ahead and cut out the circles that we traced out for our backing. I don't know if you can see here, but the backing is just a little bit bigger than our beadwork. And again, that is so. We'll cover that and come up. See how that now? That's why we need a little bigger. Fingernail post. Today I'm going to measure and put these on here and a little bit of this onto here so they're in place, and then I'll let that dry and then I'll edge. One thing I do after I get this attached, and I sketch this on here right before I trace, I put a marker on there. What side's going to be my top here? And then it helps me line it up. This is going to go with 1, 2, 2. Line it up, because the cut that I made is going to correspond with this side. That way, because it's all different, your sides are going to line up. I didn't show you that in the last one, but that's the way that I do that. I don't want these this direction. I think I want them this direction. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be about right. Bring it down a little bit. Put that about half. I'm lining these up to try and figure out where I'm going to sketch my outline for the post that we have to cut out. So this is actually top and bottom. It's going to be this direction. I'm going to mark the bottom, this little pen here, and around the sides, so you know about how far across it needs to be cut. That's okay, it slid off. Reline it up. That's why we're making tracer lines. And then go around outside of this top piece right here. That way you know about where she needs to lay down. This is where we're going to be making our cut. This side, oops. Same thing, bring it down to about yay. Line it up with the center here, sides here. Line that back up and around the top up here. Voila. Sharp little scissors. Where are you? Easiest way for me, fold it, snip. You might have to cut this a little bit bigger, but you don't want it too big. need a poker. It's about right here-ish. Perfect. Side one. Fold that in half. One little snip. Boing, right through there. La. I will actually open these back up, re-slide these kind of outward from the post end, and add a small dab of tacking glue in here behind this to hold this down. And then you make it flat like yay. Same with this side over here. Nice little globber. Put my lid on so it doesn't go everywhere. Bring it flat like yay. Perfect. So this little thing's helpful. Tap, 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 tap. So I want to make sure that this is nice and flat and it doesn't have any weird stuff in it. It's okay if the glue gobs out on the back side because it's just going to keep this in place. So just making it nice and flat. See how there's no buckle? It's nice and tight. Measured them just how we need them to be. And you need a little bit of space, again, away from the edges, because we need our needle to go through. Ah! It does not go through this. And it definitely is not going through this. So leave yourself space. Leave yourself space. I will let these guys dry a little bit. Line them up with my earrings and where I want them to be. Where's my little... This is to this side, so I wanted to turn him a little bit to line up top to the bottom. All right. I'm going to add one more little dab of glue. Boink. Right there to the middle. And add another one to this side. I don't need a whole bunch. I just need it to help hold the center. Turn this back out so I have something to hold. Line this back up how I want it with the top. This is the top of your earring. Line it up with where you want your design to line up. If you don't want it funky, now is the time to make sure everything lines up. Because once it dries, it's not coming off, it's not moving. Good. Now I gotta do this side. Let's see here. So you don't need a bunch of glue on this to do this. Just a little bit just enough to hold it in place, and then once it dries, it gives you all this free leverage to play with. So, there we go. That part is ready. I will let this dry this way. I'll leave this like this to help hold this side down flat. But I think we are going to have a nice, cute little set here. See you guys later.